I know I could learn so much more from Ruban if he decide to stay, but it's his choice. I'm not about to try and persuade him. Ul'dah needs him too. In case you're wondering, I'm not planning to stay in Alamigo. Too many bad memories. Besides, I like my new life. Honestly, Mordecai, you look like an NPC. I was real close. I was real close to clicking on you. Okay, let's talk to Alfie. Lise, your beloved. I do like the outfit on her. I think it looks good. A Sultana string. Alphino's thoughts appear to have turned from adventure to administration. His expertise. Well, the sign of how to put the Mad King's treasure to good use shows no sign of answering itself. Shall we be about it then? Shall we be about it, Ehrenwald? I'm at your beck and call. And I should get back to doing my own task. I'll organize a squad to head down into the ruins, and then start preparing for the big meeting. Oh, send Nanamo my regards, notice. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your return. Sounds good. Time to go to Ul'dah. Why did it just fall down? Sorry, why did the little minion just plop? Like that. Well, maybe the boy Lala plop. Be cool if you get a small apartment. That would, you know what, that'd be interesting if they, like, instead of like a whole housing district, like having apartments here, especially since the buildings are so large. Imagine like having an apartment looking out or looking like in this area over like the courtyards and everything. It'd be very neat. A Sultana string. Where is Ul'dah? Where is the ether? There we go. Need to hydrate. I hope you all are taking care. I hope you all are making sure to eat and hydrate and plenty of TLC. Oh, I think we just actually Sultana string, which is the closest one. The Royal Chamber. Where is it? Chamber of... There we go. On the other side. Man, my headache sucks. I know I'm just like complaining a little bit, but yeah, it's no fun. Welcome back, Pupato. Well, I'm not gonna invite you just in case. But you're at least you're able to be here and hang out at this part. Okay, let's talk to Bartholomew. Cute! We love the Lala dance. It's so good. So cute. I like sitting up here. I wish we could splash in the water, but I guess it's... maybe the water is dirty. I don't know. Okay, let's talk to Bartholomew. Also, it'll be nice to see, have you taken some Advil? I don't have any, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure this bottle's empty. Empty. But I think I just need to, like, hydrate more, so I think I might actually make a liquid IV, in a little bit. Have you seen the rewards? No, I haven't seen the rewards yet. I've heard that there's pretty good ones, but, maybe... Oh, one moment. I gotta deal with something real quick. Okay, I'm back. No, I haven't looked at the rewards yet, but I want to in the future because I've heard there's like pretty good rewards to kind of like grind for. Is this tome event similar to the other ones where you end up doing like fishing, praetorium, like all that other stuff to just get like tomes? Is that the same one? What is the city of Lalas have its buildings tall size I think it's, you know, true, but also I was gonna say I think it's, well, to accommodate everyone, right? And also accommodate people, luxury, big. If you can build big, it means you have money. They're compensating. True. You're expected, my lady. My lady? Please proceed.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
It's good to see her again.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel. I speak of Rauban and his future.
Yeah, and what he's deciding he wants to do.
All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo. And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt.
But he might want to stay.
Whether Rauban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Aww. We're going on adventures with everyone, it seems.
Wonderful.
Like. First learn.
Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
This happened before too, where, you know, she snuck out a little. Wait, yeah, she snuck out and we had our little chat. Love my sultana. Nanamo, my sultana. Yeah, she's our sultana. He wants to protect both. He does. Please, I love her so much. Head pats for Nanamo. Head pats for Nanamo. Protect Nanamo. We want the best for Nanamo. We are Nanamo supporters here. That's our sultana. That's our sultana, everyone. Speak to Nanamo outside the quicksands. Your audience with Her Grace is concluded then. Safe travels. Alright, so next. I think we have... Oh, let me invite Red first, and then if we have any room. Not yet. Okay, we'll invite you afterwards. Or Hildy. I vote for no. I vote for democracy, you vote for monarchs. Honestly, we know that Nanamo doesn't have that much power, like nearly as much power as like other monarchs do. Sorry, I didn't realize you could drop on this side. It's just right here though. Huh, interesting. All the deals got you? Okay, hopefully you can get back in. Interesting, so you can drop on just this little part. You can't even drop on, wait, no, you can't drop on this side. You can't jump up here. Okay. How'd you get on there? Oh, jealous. Your your minion can walk on the side of it, but we can't. TP to quest? Oh yes, you're right, you're right. Time to log back in. I would burn half of Eorzea down for Nanamo. Alright, so we go over here, which the closest one is just to the Ether. Oh no, we can go to the Adventurers Guild. Onward everyone, Adventurers Guild. I'm not sure trust in democracy Ulda would choose. Yeah, if the Syndicate is anything like the Senate, it would be a little, they might not, I don't know, we only want the best for them. For now, at least, maybe, we're hoping that she can bring good change for people. Oh wait, she's right here. Oh, this is so cute. I know this hairstyle. It's one of the small hairstyles. Look at her face. She's so silly. wait. Let me also see pose. Look at Nanamo. She's so cute. She's taller than mid height. It's Lady Liliara. Liliara? She's so cute. This is such a good disguise. Who could tell? No one's gonna know. No one, like how? Like no one's gonna know. How would you know? If you start in Ulda, you see. Oh, really? I did not start in Ulda. I actually started in Gridania. Oh, that's so cute. So, everyone who started in Ulda, do you remember her like this? I remember her in an outfit similar to this when she's kind of snuck out. I will. You sit on people like the fat cat if anybody ever hurts her or harms her. Oh. Okay, we gotta talk to Nanamo. We have to go on an adventure. We get to go on an adventure with her. This looks like a normal, unremarkable Lala. Not our Sultana. This is my Sultana. Perchance you remember me? Liliara, the merchant's daughter? This is the persona I assume when I venture beyond the palace walls to observe my subjects unnoticed. Ordinarily, Papa Sean would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life, in every corner of the Eorzea. I would make use of your worldly experience. Now, let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond Gates of Nald. Also, so cute. We gotta go find our Sultana. She's over here. So, which way? Go out this way. Okay. She sneaks out and you go searching for her because Papa Sean is worried. That's cute. Also, yeah, we'll keep it as is. Where's our Sultana? There she is. What are you thinking about, Lady Liliara? Look upon this procession of tattered camps. These refugees. Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugee camps in squalor, at the mercy of the elements, and Thanalan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is. And unless blessed with the land of Nald himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Ul'dah. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity. Yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls upon you. You've done your best. Your hands have been tied. I think it is true. I think her hands have been tied. Yes, my authority is limited, and that is an obstacle I must work to overcome. Shall we pass? No, shall we press on? I would follow the road to the unholy air. What's that? Unholy air. Sultana strings. Okay, so we go this way. Which means TP. I love how Nanamo loves to go out on little expeditions. I'm glad that we can accompany her on like her little journey, her little adventure. I know the adventure is meant to learn more and to hopefully. I know she wants to be a better Sultana. I know she wants to, like, you know, do better for people. Wait, is this the bridge? Wait a second. Question, is this the bridge at the end of A Realm Reborn where we're standing here talking and having the cutscene? Is this the bridge? Yes, it's the bridge! Oh my gosh. And you all were waiting on this side for me. And then I got the cutscene and it like took us to Korthos later. We were dead on the other side. Yeah. There's Nanamo. The fateful day. I was actually like recently going back into that video and kind of like cleaning it up a little bit, so I remember some parts of it. It was here, the holy unremarkable place, that my mother and father met to their doom. Their doom? I was but a child at the time, but my parents were returning from an inspection of our interest in Eastern Thanalan when an untimely rockslide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the accident was simple misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. Raban once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth. He assumed that I must surely crave, but I refused. If my parents' death were orchestrated by the monetarists, we could only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their powers and place our nation in the hands of its citizens, quite unaware of the consequences my actions would have for you and yours. I shudder to think how many goodly souls paid the price of my naivety. But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monetarist damnable games. Forgive my outburst. You are one of the few people whom I feel I can speak my mind. Come, let us return to Ul'dah and visit the Colosseum. Also, I'm glad that she, you know, she cares about this, and like she like I don't know, she trusts us so much, you know? Alright, I think we can probably TP back. Yeah. That fateful day. I'm wondering if I need some chips to be awake. I ended up actually taking a Benadryl earlier too. Colosseum. Gladiators Guild. Gladiator. Yes, yes. And like the thing is, yeah, her definitely her heart is in the right place and she wants to do the right thing for people. But yeah, we have like, but we're all infallible and we're all willing to like, we're all gonna make mistakes and she's willing to learn from them. It is also kind of like nice because like when we ended up doing Tales of the Dragon Song quest, Dragonsong War quest, it kind of like brought us back going through Heaven's Ward, like our whole entire journey. And now, like, it feels like she's reminding us a little bit about around Reborn. And I guess like upwards to what we're going to face and talk about now. The moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into the endless parade of document singing. Oh, sorry. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet, one good thing did come from the ignominious chapter of my life. It was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. The match that I had been invited to against was not at all what I expected. They had pitted the Bull of Alamigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I was, I would not stand so for oblivious injustice, and demanded to see a fair fight. A fight one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned it was not until later that I learned of that gambling ring that had arranged which had arranged for Raban to die on the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant Raban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did. But when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Raban is a man of his word, and though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate, and then I had my blade. I'm happy to hear more lore. Ooh, okay. We're like, oh. It's a big axe.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Shum. Raban!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine.
She's so cute.
With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Uldar. And so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last. Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
Oh, that that was very cute. Oh. Like, we are, like, we clearly know that they are very close, but it's like, it's really cool to see, like, things that led up to it and everything. Also, Nanamo, like, dodging the bodies and, like, jumping over them like it was nothing. Like, easy peasy agility course. Our Sultana, high in agility. Very high in agility. She's so cute. And then also, yes, the little waddle and then the jump up. Like, arms open, jump up at him, knowing that he'll catch her. Very cute. Oh. Words cannot well express what that man means to me. Aw. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Sean's love for me is as that of a grandsire for his grandchildren. No, sorry. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Sean's love for me is as of a grandsire for his grandchildren. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Raban, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. He was the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me. Oh my gosh! Also, like, on the Sultana strings. And then also earlier before when she was saying like she felt like she was powerless and everything, like we ended up saying like her hands were tied as well instead of she did her best. Oh my gosh. A Sultana strings. But they're cut, and I hope that she can continue, I don't know, she can continue to do what she wants to, like fight for the causes that she wants to, right? No. A Sultana's duty. Nanamo seems lost in thought of the past. We must keep haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan's sword for long, and there are other places I would visit. To Arzanth, Urusuri? Oh boy, those are words. Speak with Nanamo. Nanamo's over here, so Thermitage. Thermitage's gates. Okay, where am I right now? The closest one is going back that way, it looks like. Oops. Thermitage Guild. Arzaneth. And Ossuary. Thank you. I think inside, actually. Yeah, she's right there. Hi, Nanamo. Our Sultana! That's my Sultana right there. When the calamity threatened, Raban led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Carcino, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that the Archon Luiswal would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I have made custom of visiting this shrine during each of my little excursions. Here, I seek the blessing of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I am fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You are rightly celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in hundreds of battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies on how she leads her people in times of adversary. If I am to be Sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Ul'dah. I've chosen my path, notice. With Alamigo now freed from imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Already, many displaced Alamegans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate that process, I've made a small contribution, and artisans an artisan's school in Robber's Reach for any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it'll take years of such training to yield tangible benefits. We don't have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive. And this time, the Uldon Treasury shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds is, of course, another question. Might you ask a member of the Syndicate for advice? Why not seek advice of one who employs refugees? A wise suggestion. Mayhaps a visit to the Gold Saucer is in order. Its proprietor is a member of the Syndicate, and he is one of the few who pays refugees a fair wage. I remember us, like, okay. Actually, so I may have done this off stream, but I think one of the quests in the Gold Saucer, like, talks about this, right? I mean, okay, I know who the Syndicate member is, but the proprietor of the Gold Saucer, I remember, like, the story, like, the quest at the very front of the Gold Saucer. We take a tour around, and it talks about, like, I guess the ethos in the company, well, essentially the company of the Gold Saucer and everything. And they talk about how a lot of the people who are employed there are refugees. So it's kind of like even though I kind of knew that, I mean, if I hadn't like done that and I didn't know that, that's kind of cool for it to like go back and like mention it too. I wonder if you are acquainted with Godbert. Godbert Manderville? I did know this. Yes, I am. I know his son very well. Then I need not explain his eccentric nature. Let us make our way to the landing, and I will see that word is sent to the Gold Saucer. Godbert should be only too glad to receive us. Okay, so airship landing. I don't remember where I picked up the quest, but I remember I had it and I needed to like do it. And I did it off stream recently because like it was bothering me that I couldn't use the airships. And I learned about it and it was very sweet. The recent Gold Saucer event with the Kappa suit had tons of lore. Oh yeah, I did remember a little bit of lore from it. It's been a little while since I've done that one, but it's like nice to have like a refresher and more history. Of course, yeah, more history of like Ul'dah too. I have ridden aboard a public ship before, but this is my first time to visit the Gold Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. We're going to the Gold Saucer? The Gold Saucer. This is the person who had a quest for me to do. Nanamo! Drag Nanamo to the Chocobo races? Is she looking out? Oh, she is looking out! What do you see, Nanamo? She's so cute! No, we're not showing our Sultana how to gamble. Make her play Leap of Faith, Waddle Jump. Honestly, she would be good at it. She would be very good at it. I had heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I never dreamed it'd be so bright and inviting. No, I couldn't possibly. We did not come here to fritter away the royal coin. She didn't deny. Godbert will be expecting us. Come, let us head directly to the lounge and ignore these gaudy temptations. Gaudy temptations. But Nanamo, what if just real quick, I promise, it'll be really fast. We don't have a problem. There's no problem at all. Dang. This would be, so that's 5, it's 11. No, let's try this one. No, let's try this one. Okay, I'll take it. I was very tempted to do this, but I was like, you know what? Not bad. Sorry, Anonimo. Just two more tickets real quick. Maybe this one. No. One more. It looks like if anything was gonna be here, it'd be this one. It's not. Okay. Speak with Nanamo. Where is she? She's in Wonder Square West. A few moments later, while you tell her Gamba is bad, okay, like she said, she cannot waste away the royal coin. These are my own travel monies, not me getting a ticket. Is she up here? Oh, she is up here. She's looking around. She's so cute. Okay, I need to hydrate a little bit. Anonymous was like, what about me? Where are my tickets? Where are my scratch offs? Yes, Syntax. Also, hello, Syntax. Hi, Ryo. How are you doing? Yeah, she is taller than me. She is not min height. I don't think she's max height, though, either. I don't think she's max height, but she's not min height. She might be like 50%. You lost to Nanamo? She is the tall. Nanamos are tall. Nanamo would become a master at the minion MOBA. Honestly, I think you're right, Raya. I think she would probably get really good at it. Or maybe Mahjong she could probably do. I can't see her being a triple triad gamer. I believe this is where we are to meet Lord Manderville. Shall we sit while we await his coming? Are we gonna do the little Lala kicks? No, no Lala kicks. There he is. Also, so this must be the first time we like get to know. Wait, no. I don't think it's the first time. At one point, I remember chat telling me at one point in time, Godbert would like cover himself in a cloak whenever he would be in the syndicate meetings. My apologies, Your Grace. I have kept you waiting. No apologies are necessary, Godbert. My request was sudden, and you were kind to make yourself available at such a short notice. When the when the interrupt noticed you and the Sultana herself came calling, there's no more important engagement. Sorry, I don't know how to say that word. As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the crown might best aid the refugees residing in Thanaland. You are aware, and I am sure there are many of Alamigo's displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland, and you are also aware of how many will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. I'd have our nation's wealth to spare I would use our nation's wealth to spare them that suffering. What advice have you for me on the matter of how it might be best to distributed, sorry. The unusual circumstance of our meeting and your Grace's choice of companion would suggest to me a desire for an honest, unvarnished opinion. I shall give you one. My advice to you is stop. Taxing Ulda's wealth to save Alamigan refugees is a terrible, terrible idea. You oppose my proposition? Most sympathetically, I agree with your Grace that refugees must have housing and employment, but what profit is there for Ulda in this arrangement? Profit? After all you have done for Girabania's displacement, I thought you the very last person to seek the benefit from their misfortune. Forgive me, Your Grace, but you appear to be laboring under a misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man, I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? Hmm. For all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely on it, to expect it. Then we must consider Ulda's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear that of you spending the nation's coin, not to improve their lot, but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Surely it is not your grace's intention to foster new resentment, but to spread it. Like, Godbert is, like, I think she did need to hear this as well. I think he does have a very important point, too. But I can see Nanamo's side because she feels like she's been powerless to help people, to help anybody who, you know, would ask for it. And I do understand Godbert's point too. It does seem very like selfish, but it's true that you do want to help others before, like, you want to help yourself before you help others, right? So it's the whole, like, the idea of, like, you know, putting your mask on, like, on an airplane before you put on other people's. But I have to imagine there's some balance in it as well to be able to help others without, like, drowning yourself, right? Like, maybe she did feel pity instead, like, some pity for it. But, okay, I still think her heart's in a good place. And I'm sure there has to be a way to, like, to help people still. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what else Godber has to say. Indeed. Any support I pledge to the refugees must promote self-sufficiency, whilst also serving the interests of the people of Ulda. Exactly so. So an arrangement will be created for far more equitable relationships with the returning Alamegans, even as it to generate revenue required to win the approval of your subjects. Yeah, because that's the other thing too. Like, whatever she ends up doing, if she ended up doing that, then they would be so critical of her. And like, I do think some people just need support and help, like unconditionally. Like, I say unconditionally with, like, without strings attached, right? But also, like, some people like are very motivated when they're at least given their tools, and like tools to succeed, and then to also, like, you know, build up and see their hard work like being produced as something, or like having a physical outcome of your hard work, right? And I think that's probably it. It's like, I hate the idea of people like saying like people on welfare are just like leeches or whatever. I think that's dumb. I think some people just need some help, or at least the right tools to be on the right path, and for them to do what they need to, or do what they want to do, right? And I think that's essentially what they want to do. I mean, aside from, like, yes, it is important too for them to watch out, like, to still help Ulda, of course, because it is their city. You have given me much to ponder, Lord Manderville. I thank you for your candor. And also, it does talk, like, it does say a lot about him too, that he's willing to be, like, potentially brutally honest and not, like, coddle her or give her, like, not give any criticisms, because, like, somebody you would trust and somebody you do want to help and you care for in whatever capacity, like, you want to speak very honestly to them, right? So, a sultana's duty. A lot of NPCs are on the 50% for height scale, so very average across the board. Wasn't Godbert in 1.0? I wonder, was he in 1.0? Are quite excellent, good tie with some 1.0 was written by, oh. So Syntax, I need to get back onto the Alchemist quest, because I think I stopped around Heaven's Ward, So I want to get back into it because I thought the Alchemist, oh my gosh, the Alchemist quest made me cry. The Weaver's quest, I think, like, I'm curious what's gonna happen because there was a little dash of romance in it, and I thought it was very cute. It's a good reality check, but I feel bad for Nanamo. Yeah, I understand. I definitely felt it too. But sometimes, like, when people don't have, like, she doesn't, like, we don't also, for her to be a good ruler and a leader, right, she does not want to be in an echo chamber. We definitely support her, but we're not politicians. That's Alfie's job. we're the muscle. Like, we're the muscle. We're not politicians. So people who know more and who have experience, like, need to seek their guidance. Like, Godbert, honest opinion wasn't harsh, but it was eye-opening. Regardless of the weakness, gotta admit, he is wise. Yeah, he's been doing this for a long time. He has the entire gold saucer. It's definitely worth for stream. I want to play. I need to play the Heaven's Word later on too. Okay, let's talk to Nanamo again. At Sultana's resolve, Nanamo appears to be reassessing her plans. Prophet, the thought never crossed my mind. But standing about lamenting my naivety will not do anyone any good. I shall consider my lesson learned and press on. And I think that's a good mindset. Notice, you are perchance acquainted with are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? If my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap a profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business. A knack for business? I think I might know somebody. Ordinarily, I would not trust any agent of the East Aldrin Trading Company, but if you hold this Hancock fellow in high esteem, I am content to be led by you. You may repay my faith by journeying to distant Kugane and speaking with him on my behalf. Okay, so whenever she did say a merchant, I was like, well, Hancock, but then also Tataru. I was also thinking Tataru as well, but we'll see. He seems like he is definitely working on profit, but he has helped us enough for us to trust him slightly. He is working for Telly. No, Lolorito. Not Telly. Like, he is working for Lolorito, but we don't want to talk to him. Tataru's merchant is at 100. She maxed out merchant. Okay. Eager though I am to visit those shores, I have not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage. Though now, assuming you will travel as adventurer. No. Eager though I am to visit those shores, I have not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you will travel as adventurers are wont to do, I shall await your report by the Ethrite Bulda. A fair journey to you, notice, and a swift one, if you please. We'll do our best. Okay. Teleport. Foundation. Kugane. Ugh! Kugane's so expensive! I don't want to pay for Kugane prices. No, we have a full party. I'll pay for Kugane prices. Sorry, Red. We'll see you soon. There's a side dialogue where the Hingans are amazed how many fans and quarters Tataru has. Really? Aw, I want to see that later on. I mean, Tataru has charmed everyone wherever she goes. Like, she essentially was like nerfed staying behind the desk in like the Rising Stone, and also like, in Rising Stone, in Waking Sand, and she became the go-to person in Heaven's Ward, and now the same in Stormblood too. We're not climbing the tower right now. I can pay. Oh, thank you, AOD. I appreciate you. It's okay. We're good right now. Tataru is OP. The only thing holding Tataru back is she's in the science. Technically, not supposed to hold positions of power. Yeah, technically. She would dominate though. Like honestly, Tataru would probably end up being... I know some people jokingly say like, if Tataru is an endgame boss, I don't want it. Hi Celeste, we did go back to a small. And then Tataru's the real, yeah, the real endgame boss. Hi friend, I hope you're doing well. How's it going? I think... Wait, are we full party? We are full party right now. Okay. Let us go to... Hancock, so... Ruby? The whole street? Is that where it is? Heck no, that was not, absolutely not the right one over here. Okay, Ruby Bazaar, I thought it was that one, but I was like, is that somewhere else? Tataru owns all the crafting jobs. You may be the warrior light, but she has all the gil. She does, and honestly, like, gil is power. Gil is power in this game, to a degree. Tataru's endgame is one of my favorite community things. I mean... We've seen her smirk. We've seen her smirk. She knows things. Also, okay, one of my favorite screenshots, let me find it. One of my favorite screenshots is like Tataru being very angry and like I'm helping her scold somebody. Let me find it. It's so good. Oh, these two are so cute. Fantastic screenshots. Okay, wait, let me show you. So, there's this one. Super cute! So cute! And then we got this one. POV. POV, you delivered the wrong package to Tataru. And she's very angry. And she has muscle to back her up. Have you seen Tataru? Like, no! I have not. When you realize Tataru has more... Oh my gosh. No. I mean, she has been on a journey, for sure. I do yellow quests for the sake of sanity, but I wish there's a map filter to clear them up. Yeah, I think the best thing, the best option is probably getting, like, the recommendations. Like, window open and, like, looking through the quest areas there, like, to find them. But otherwise, yeah, I feel like there's some people out there who definitely like questing a lot. Never end with, yeah, never mess with an angry Popoto. There are people who just cosplay. Sir, we actually have somebody in the community who has a character that is Tataru. Like it has, yeah, he had like they have the Tataru outfits and everything, but I think they've been busy, so I haven't seen them around in a little bit. She's such a glob. She's so timid in finding her place. You know what? You're right though, Cade. She really has like found a lot of confidence. I know, like, especially because like we lost all the other Scions and like with Minfilia gone and everything too. Like, I definitely understand and see how lost she felt. Like we had our friends and everything, and we had like things to do, so we didn't have nearly as much time to kind of like really sit into those thoughts and those feels. But Tataru was doing her best, and like she was like especially after the job questing stuff, like when she tried to become like an arcanist for a little bit and had a carbuncle. I definitely understand and see like she really like grew from that and like found her confidence. I think this is the biggest part. Tataru worldwide. Alright, so let me do this. Greetings, honored madam. Would you be entering the office? Yes, please. Most powerful carbuncle. Excuse me, where's Tataru? Hancock, where's Tataru? Can I go find her out? Wait, actually curious, can I go find her out in like the village or something? Heavensward experience definitely hardened her. Yeah, Heavensward is a time. Heavensward hurts. She's making more deals. I wanna see if I can find her out here. Excuse me, do you know where my friend Tataru is? She has many... She is very beloved. Just curious if I would see her or not. Two Lalas staring at each other. Neither of them Tataru. Where is our Tataru? Let's see if she is over there. I see no Tataru. Wait, is this where y'all are talking about? Oh, this is the whole street. It is. Not today. She's not here right now. We will find Tataru again. Let's go back to the Ruby Bazaar. Ruby Bazaar. You're under arrest. I'm not an MSQ evader. Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? I was trying to go find Tataru. I don't think you want to face Tataru. Taking out Kugane like GTA Mafia bosses. Alright, let's talk to Hancock. Notice, to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business? Yeah, on business technically. I beg your pardon? Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how to best invest in the wealth of Ul'dah? My dear Notice, I have you to thank for this recognition, I am sure, but I'm flattered that you came to me, truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there's no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose warning extortions are said to fill his garter robe with gold. I'd be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say, at the Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sam would seem a suitable neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Notice, and may your dealings prove fruitful. You will not find a shrewder merchant than Chairman Lolorito. With that, I could be present to witness the back and forth of your coming negotiations. Honestly, I understand why she wouldn't think of Lolorito or would not want to talk to him. Mostly because of what happened. Like, I can imagine that's still a sore subject. Like, at least being complicit in what needed to, like, his place in it, right? I know exactly, we have to consult him. Can't we just talk to Tataru? Tataru, where are you? Can you please save the day? If Tataru was there to talk with Lolorito, I would feel more safe. I would just feel more safe if Tataru was there, okay? Like, can we get Tataru there? Stop, AOD. Hancock's sus, but in a nice way. Yeah, he's like a little Kool-Aid drunk, right? Just a little bit. He's like Kool-Aid tipsy. No, he's pretty Kool-Aid drunk, but he still has his bearings of them. Like, for him. They close down the game. I bet Tataru will be the final boss. Okay, I really, like I said, I would feel safer. I would feel safer if Tataru was there. Please. Okay. TP to Ul'dah. It's fine. It's fine. Why would you feel safe around Tataru? She's evil incarnate. No, she's not. She'll protect us, Yami. Tataru is wolf in sheep's clothing. Nuh-uh. Welcome back, Papato. Hello. Where is our girl? Where's our Sultana? I think she's outside, actually. She's our wolf. Exactly. Tataru's adorable. She's lovely. Wait, where? This side? There. Okay, yeah. Hi, Nanimo. Have you been enjoying watching people watching? Oh. People watching? Welcome back, Notice. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? Yeah, unfortunately. With Lolorito? And you agreed to this? I'm well aware of his standing in the field of business. I hope to keep the monetarist at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Ul'dah effectively. Very well, I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go and head back to Waking Sand and prepare for his coming. She's right though. She can't avoid it for forever. Sometimes we need to face things head on. Oh, she TP'd us here. Are you ready, Nanimo? Actually, before we go in. Ah, that's where we are. Okay, so Vesper Bay on this side. The solar. We haven't been in the solar in a little bit. I can't see Nanimo's ears look like. You can't unsee it. No, Syntax, don't. No. Hi, Orange. I think I have a quest to turn in for Orange later. Okay, so I want to see if there's anybody else you can yap to. Okay. So this is where the Scions first congregated. I have heard many tales, but I've never had the occasion to visit. So work then. The hour of the meeting draws near. I would gather my thoughts, pray see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
My Lala seems so deadpan. Like she has such a deadpan expression. She's like, that's not funny.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I'm glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say I'm most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Ul'dah and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
'Twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more.
She's doing her best to
To
try.
summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Okay, so Alagahana, Alagahiri, and the Saltery. Let me see. Let me think. So investments? The thing is, the Saltery is technically already, like, established. It's just, like, especially, like, but it's... Yeah, it's technically already established, and people would be able to work there already. Alagahiri, I don't know if there's much around it. I think if I recall, for Alagahiri, people went out to do mining. There wasn't a lot around it. Alagahan, no, Gahan? Huh? Gahana? I'm trying to remember where that was. Was that the base? Was that the base that we ended up being at? We TP'd to, and we took that as, like, our second area after Porta? No, is it Porta? After the base near the border. Is that one? I think the Saltery would probably make best sense because, like, I think like, it was abandoned essentially. It is abandoned, and there's already things there to potentially invest back into, and, like, there's areas for people to live, I think. So it's the walled town in the peaks. It's the walled town in the peaks. Gahiri? I'm trying to remember it all. I think I'm gonna say Saltery? Maybe? Maybe that's wrong. I'll have to, maybe I don't remember anything. Let's see. Profit competition between Tataru and Lolorito. Honestly, I want to see that too. That actually should be endgame. Just to see how Tataru overtakes Lolorito and becomes the richest woman in the world. The meeting of three Lalas discussing it's not crimes. Lala's doing business in the back rooms. Hear me out. What are you gonna say hear me out for? What's the hear me out for? Of course, Lolorito has the bored eyes. She becomes more shrewd. Capitalism, baby. I hate him so much. I hate him too. The thing is, like, Nanamo's right though. She needs to face him, because she's gonna have to deal with him. He's not gonna stop being the richest man in Ul'dah anytime soon. So she needs to be able to, like, you know, discuss things with him and, like, persuade him to go along with, like, what she thinks is going to be best. No, stop. He is not a hear me out. The fate of thousands of refugees rests on your decision. Is the town with the quarry? Alagahana? Alakahiri, Alagahana, and then the Saltery. Billionaire of Light. Hear me out, sniper rifle. Already commit to financial. We're not doing financial crimes. So, okay. Wait, can I want to look these three up on a map. Is that cheating? Alagahana. I want to look at Alagahiri. Oh, okay. Alagahana is where Lisa's dad was from. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so that one, that's where people had to go away. That was the one with the waterfall in the back. Okay, so Alagahiri, let me see. Alagahiri. Oh, that one's the one with the walls. I see what you're talking about. That used to be a central like trading hub. That area actually really reminded me of, like, honestly, that area reminded me of Ul'dah in terms of like it being a hub, just very like sparse because of the lack of people. And we ended up making it like our like hub for a while. Okay, now that I looked at all three of them in the Saltery, I think honestly, if they were gonna invest in a town, right, where people would actually live, I think that would be the town. If they were going to invest in maybe like invest in a place that's already established in terms of like I wouldn't kind of a factory, like a workplace, right? Then the Saltery. But in terms of like where people live, can do commerce and everything, I think it is Gahiri. Okay, I think I'm gonna choose that one. Yes. Okay, yeah, that one. Yeah, Gahana was the hometown. Gahiri, it was the second base. The Saltery is just the Saltery. Yes, we need space for settlers and everything too. And that, like, even though that area does have walls and stuff, like, there is space in places around it. Like yeah, there's like also like since the Allagans are no, not the Allagans. Since the Empire is gone from that area, like potentially people can use their stuff for scrap or scrap the stuff. I don't know. But I think maybe this one. So Gahiri? Yeah. I think this one? I hope this is right.
Yes, if a stable trade route can be established between Ul'dah and Alamigo, then Alagiri would once more become an important waypoint. But while such growth would greatly benefit its current residents,
is it the Saltery then?
I'm afraid it could sustain little beyond that.
Or not the so wait, if it's not that, then okay, let me go back really quickly. So Nanamo says, which of the settlements would you visited best provide home for refugees? Potential for flourishment. Okay, maybe, okay, if it's Gahana, then it is home for refugees? Potential for flourishment? Proper investment? Is it the Saltery? Need space for refugees too, or settlers too. Settlers and refugees? Maybe not the Saltery. Oh, there's a lot of space there. Maybe there was a lot of area. I guess we can just go, we'd do all three of them. Never mind. I don't know. Before the tower fell in the same area. I remember picking Saltery because like, hamburgers, fries. I guess like, because this is near Relger's Reach, potentially it would have the most to grow. Maybe? I don't know. There's pros and cons to all of them, I guess. Let's see. This one?
Yes, a quarry town certainly does carry the potential
the
for profit.
Saltery then.
At least it would do were it situated anywhere near a lucrative market. It would cost more to transport the materials than they are worth, in my humble opinion.
You know what? I think that's fine. My first answer was the right answer, and then I second guessed myself. No. This is what I get for overthinking it.
Yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld.
Was it the right one?
I know the Saltery and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included.
Because I was thinking the salt.
Salt
like,
has ever been a transformative ingredient.
I overthought
in
it.
In this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gil.
I was
The
overthinking
local
it.
citizens will need to be consulted, of course. But I trust the
Holy
East
no.
Aldenard Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I just want to make sure I didn't rub off my eyeliner.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
His representatives, of course. I shouldn't have second-guessed myself. The Saltery was right the entire time. And everyone was like, the refugees notice, the refugees. And the settlers notice. Alright, the Saltery was perfectly fine. Cause like the way that I was thinking, okay, well, what if there's not enough room? Okay. You know, it'll say notice. Wait, let's go back. Think about them all again. What if you didn't overthink about it? But hear you out. Culinarian lore. Let's see. It was just the salt isn't huge. Plenty of room for the settlement. It is huge. Yeah. But I remember it was like very large and it just made sense. Like there was like, it's abandoned. It's already there. But I was wondering if they needed like a trading post or whatever. But like if it's just production and people are able to work there, there'll be people who will come there just to gather the stuff or like things being shipped out. It's normal. Like I said, I'm not a politician or a finance person. I'm just the muscle. I feel it'll be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations. Same, Nanamo. But I shall not complain. We have piqued Lolorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you, Notice. I could not have done it without you. The Sultana's resolve. We'll try our best for you. I'll take the minutes. Securing the Saltery. Nanamo is ready to move ahead with her plans. Okay, sorry. Where is my eyeliner? I just had it. I don't know where my little compact mirror is. Cause I'm concerned I rubbed off my eyeliner. Let me see. I don't think I rubbed it off. Maybe a little tiny bit. I think it's okay. I don't think it's an issue. It doesn't look funny. Okay, we're okay. Sorry, Chad. I wasn't trying to wink at you. I was just trying to just see if it rubbed off too much. Alright, securing the Saltery. Nanamo is ready to move ahead with her plans. Of course, no. Our course is decided. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Notice, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to the Commander Hex at your return to Alamigo. Of course. My thanks again. Together, we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit both the people of Alamigo and Ul'dah. Promise to benefit the people of Alamigo and Ul'dah both. Nanamo. You need not accompany back to the palace. I will have Papa Sean arrange an escort. That is, if he hasn't already. Wait, you need not accompany back to the palace. I will have Papa Sean arrange an escort. That is, if he hasn't already organized a search party. I've been absent for rather longer than intended. Nanamo! I just wanna hug Nanamo. She's so cute. You did so well, Nanamo. This will be a learning experience. Savage time. Good luck with the savages. Bye, Yami. Take care. Have fun. I know we have sand, but what if we had tasty sand? 31 flavors and Old Odd shows salt. Head empty, just point out where we need to punch. Exactly. It's one of those days. Honestly, today is one of those days. I have to think. I didn't sign up to think. So, yeah. Is the general of food in an old Chinese saying? Really? That, I mean, it makes sense though. Like you can tell so quick when food is missing salt. And it makes me so sad because like all the other components of a dish can taste so great, but if it's missing salt, it's so obvious. It's so sad and obvious. Cause I ended up going out for my birthday for like going out to dinner like right after my birthday on the day after with some friends, and we ended up like going to this like nice like seafood restaurant, and I wanted to try this like steak they had there, and it was so sad. Like so much salt was missing from a lot of the dishes, and like it breaks my brain because it's like it's seafood. A lot of this is seafood. Isn't this supposed to be salty? Our bodies crave sodium. Honestly, Syntax, I think I need some sodium in my diet right now. I mean, still have a headache, so I think I'm pretty low on electrolytes. Unga bunga, where's the Asians be? Me IRL. Didn't mean to wink. Fine, I'll leave. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure my makeup wasn't wonky. Good luck with savages. There's no sodium in this. I think I'm actually missing salt because I keep like my headache has like subsided a little bit, but I think I really need it. Can you wink with both eyes? I don't know if chat's ready for that. I don't think chat's ready for a double wink, a double eye wink. It might be too much, honestly. A double eye wink is a blink, man. I don't think chat's ready for that. Both eye wink. All right. Let's go to Alamigo. And honestly, I think I'm gonna open up my chips. I think it's chip time. Dual wielding wink. Alright, where is Lise? Oh, she's right there. Unless she was further out. Hi, Whiskar. Oh, greetings. Notice, I'm actually in the middle of reporting to the commander here, so... In your absence, I have kept myself busy cataloging the riches of the Mad King's trove and calculating its worth and gil. I have some ways to go, but the figure is already quite staggering. That's great though. That's great that there's so much guild to be able to help people. And hopefully like similar to what Nominamo was saying is like invest in people and like invest in others. Welcome back, Notice. How is your audience with the Sultana? Let's go back. Can you wink with both eyes? And then chips? That's your sodium right there. Yeah. Honestly, I do have some salt and vinegar chips. Syntax, I probably should have eaten that before stream. Mean frog blink? The frog blink? It's like one eye and then the other eye. That kind of blink. Where are my chips? You know what? Let me play an ad let's do ad time. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quickly, get some play ad, get some more water, and I'll have some chips. And I'm gonna bring the electrolyte powder over here. I'm not a big fan of salt and vinegar. I like kettle chips, like salt and vinegar kettle chips specifically. I'm not the biggest fan of just normal salt and vinegar. It's fine. The one that I got this at the store recently. It's like apple cider salt and vinegar. Like it's salt and apple cider vinegar, which I thought was interesting. I do taste like the hint of apple cider in it. It's kind of neat. It's not sweet at all. I don't like vinegar. Are you not a big fan of like that acidity of it? Oh yeah, that's super good. Have you tried that one, Ken? It's pretty nice. I got it I think at Whole Foods recently. And there I don't remember where, but there's somewhere that has like stuffing popcorn that I want to try. And you know what I should do? I should take y'all to I should just like go on a trip to Trader Joe's one day and just like get a bunch of food and we just taste test them on stream. I think that would be fun. All right, one moment. I'm going to do a BRB. Everyone go hydrate. My body craves strong flavors, so the punchy salt and vinegar is top tier. I also like for kettle chips, Ken. Also, hello, Ken. It's good to see you. I really enjoy jalapeno. I love jalapeno kettle chips. They're so good. I like strong flavors as well. All right. I'll be right back. I will. Bathroom water, chips, all that stuff. Also, Ken, have you ever had all dressed chips? Because I feel like there's a lot of flavor in that. Wait, actually, AOD, have you ever had it? Or do you like all dressed chips? I know it's Canadian, but you can find them in the US from time to time too. All right, I'll be right back, everyone. It is at time. Nope. If you like barbecue, but like a tangy barbecue, you might like all dressed. Also, did I see Deppy's name earlier in chat? Oh my gosh, Deppy! All you say is wood? I don't think Deppy's here right now, but... oh, Deppy. You make me laugh. I'm okay. A friend just comes into the chat and just says wood and leaves. I started buying jalapeno pretzel chunks a few years ago. It changed me. Normal chips don't do it now. Ryo, if you can hear me, because it's ad time, I love honey mustard pretzel bite chunks things. I love those so much. Honestly, the rye chips in those bag mixes, so good. They're all so good. There's a brand called The Whole Shebang. It's all dressed. It's so good. Ooh. Do you usually just find yours at the grocery store? Wait. Oh, I didn't roll the ads yet. Sorry, I'll roll the ads in a little bit. But yeah, Ryo, you're making me want to get those honey mustard pretzel chunks now. I want pretzels. The first time I had these cheddar cheese pretzels was in elementary school when one of my friends would share them with me. I was addicted. Those things were so good. I can't have cheese anymore or anything, but those were so good. I prefer habanero over jalapeno. I want to try. Buffalo flavored pretzel chunks are peak. Yes, those ones. I really like those ones. The Schneider ones. But I can't have them anymore because they have dairy or they have MSG and I can't have it. They're actually available online or in jail. Jail? Okay, wait, online or in, okay. I'll have to maybe find them online. I want pretzels now. I want tasty seasoned pretzels that don't have a dairy seasoning or excess amount of MSG because I'm allergic, and not because it doesn't taste good. It tastes amazing and it's fine. I'm just allergic to both of them apparently. Online was easiest. Yeah, I think so. I think I'll try my best to find them online. That sounds nut. I want snacks. I also, okay, so I brought this over earlier, but I have this like, it's like sweet and salty kettle corn. It's like I like kettle corn, but sometimes it's like extra sweet. I think this one's a good balance of like still light, a little sweet, but still like tasty. I don't want to open it yet because I feel like this would be good for like if we ended up having like a movie night or something where we could just like munch on popcorn and chill. Anyways, okay, I'll be back. Playing ad now. I'm sorry. Okay, this has really good crunch. These are the tempered chips. Do you want some chips? Do you want the chicken larb one? Here, downstairs. Also, wait, you love those two? Online is the best way. Bye, Zen. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. I'm happy to share. Wait. We have one more. Started using chopsticks so I don't get my hands dirty. It's good. The seasoning is so good on that one. Why are you fighting Alfie? Alright. I can send you an invite if you want to hang out with us, Cam. And also, let's talk to Lise. One more. One more. We have to do it. We have to be gamers so we don't get our hands dirty. We're too busy being gamers to have to wash our hands in the middle of like sessions or whatever. Unless we touched something dirty or went to the bathroom. Not gonna lie, I'm like a little tempted to go to order something. If I do, maybe I'll just go after stream. What will we open? Taco Bell? Taco Bell, Wawa. I'll find something. Okay, we gotta continue. I don't know how much more of MSQ there is for this expansion, but I need to do my best to move forward. Wait, okay, so game, ending, game. There we go. That's why you always keep wet wipes in your vest. That's smart. But the thing is, like, sometimes I wonder if the wipes are not enough to clean off like some of the oils. I probably would like have those like water wipes, but I feel bad because the sink is right there. The sink is almost, I can't touch it, not quite yet. Like if I have it, like it's like 2 feet away from me if I stretch my arm out. Exactly, messing up or like wiping down constantly or anything like that. So like chips or like chopsticks with chips or having, yeah, wipes are nice too. Red Alfie is the best alpha. No, you don't like blue Alizé? They're both great though. Okay, let's talk to Elise. Notice, you're back. What did Nanamo say? Oh, sorry. Are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? I should be fine. So Ramon says he's going to return to Ulta, but she isn't sure he wants to? Tell me something we don't know, but I'm pleased to hear she's committing to helping the refugees. Committing to help our refugees come home. This plan to revitalize the Sultry does make a lot of sense. Quite how you were convinced her to seek Lolorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn for advice. But on a more practical note, please, assuming the interim government elects to begin Ulda's proposal, I have one caveat I should like to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal after all. Allowing Ulda to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lolorito too much control. That is very, very true and very smart. Honestly, Alphino, it's like Kugani never happened. It's like Kugani never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust? Yeah, but yes, you do make a good point. First things first, though, we need to discuss the proposal with the Sultry's residents. Whisker, could you how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along notice? I might need you to fill in the details. Now shall come as well. Should wish to discuss figures. My knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful. We're working on making Alamigo, like, I don't know, just better for its residents. Someone say ruthless profiteer? Jake, don't tell me Lolorito is your hear me out. And leaving the business of dividing up the treasure to those who know about such things. I'm not proud to admit, but every time I see a column of numbers, my eyes glaze over. One of these days, I'll have to ask Alphino to explain it all to me. I have to give it to Nanamo. I have to give Nanamo my thanks next time we meet. With this and everything else that has been happening, it really feels like things are gathering pace around here. Sultry. Porta? Where's the closest place? So we're here. Are there any chocobo porters here? There is a chocobo porter. I wonder where the chocobo porter leads us, though. Where are we going to Chocobo? Porta. Yes, please. We can stop halfway in Porta when we cross over the Sultry. Also, it's very cute that it's a black chocobo. Alafrigo. It is really cool to see the night sky here. Well, that's a little tiny bit more. Night music's nice too. Not too much health. Alright. Over here. Can we jump over this? No, we can't. We can't jump over this. It's okay. I think we're going up anyway. Ah, there they are. Ideally, one would want Alamigo's stake to match Ulda's gill for gill. In combination with the cast iron contract that should serve to prevent Lotharito from making off with all the profits. Yes. Let's go and see Granddad. He's going to want to hear about this. Let's go see Granddad. Granddad's right here. Which manner of mischief brings you youngins to the old Watt this time? I want to rebuild the Saltery, Granddad. Notice, tell him about the deal. Well, bugger me. We never had the coin or hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like it's about to change. That's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to cull buggers. The Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad. We'll take care of that. Commander Hex has been talking about starting up regular patrols. I'm sure she'd sign me to the lock if I asked. I appreciate that, Whiskar, my lad. Truly, I would. So what does that mean? That you've gotten better with your blade? The blade of yours? I've been training. But mostly killing Imperials. You've got some experience hunting monsters, don't you notice? Think you could cast an eye over me for cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? Sure. Aww. Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you by the lock. While you are busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what is required to restore the Saltery to its former glory. Good hunting. It does my heart good to see youngsters like my grandson giving it their all to rebuild the country. Feels like anything's possible. Needless to say, I shall impress upon our friend here the singular importance of securing a fair trade with his Uldan benefactors. Good job, Alfie. How goes MSQ? We're making progress. I don't know how far we are in terms of progress, but I think we're making some progress. Going this way? This way. Over here. There he is. How are you, Flame? Hello. Also, hi, Jake. How are you? How's it going? Hello, Anna. Down there, salt is the way of life. The walls are salt, the floor is salt, the water is salt. To an extent, salt is in the air. You breathe, constantly taste the salt. I was saying earlier that like when you have a meal without salt, you can really tell. You can really tell that it's lacking it. Right then, notice I've got a spyglass here you can use. Take a closer look at these pests. Once you've got their measure, you can tell me what to do. We'll see how well I get on. Search your surroundings for yabbies? Yabbies? You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the yabbies and inspect them with M1. Oh, this is a yabby. Discover the weak point. Okay, so it's a shell here, a shell here. I'm assuming attack right here at the spine for the yabby. I mean, it's underneath its neck as well. So these are the horns. Maybe underbelly. It says something over here. Yabby something. Is it its eyes? The jaw? Oh, the jaw? The jaw is its weak point because it's quivering, I guess? It probably attacks with its tail rather than its, like, mouth or anything. Because the horns probably are to keep it away from its jaw. The yabby's entire body is protected by a hard carapace? But the underside of the head looks soft and vulnerable. Ah, looks like you found a yabby. They say hitting its shell is like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Aim for the underside of the head. Just hit it as hard as you can? No, don't do that. Vulnerable under the head, are they? Right then, wish me luck. He can do it, I believe in him. Yay! Speak with Westgar and use the telescope to observe. Oh, we already did that. Makes notice. I did just as you told me, and the wavekin went down like a sack of popotos. Like a sack of popotos? Let's find something else. More yabbies. We did it! I'm gonna attempt to extend double wing time. It's bedtime. Enjoy rest of 4 point. Thank you, Ken. Sleep well, take care. If I'm not able to finish today, maybe we'll finish tomorrow. Because it is almost 10. And it's a Thursday. Thank you for stopping by though, but sleep well, take care. Good luck at work tomorrow. I hope it goes well. Hope it's very chill too. I think I can handle the yabbies now. So we should try something different. What else is out there? Okay. Oh, this? It's eye. I don't like it. Fooey bad? Fooey bad? The Phoebad's hands are large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the salt golem inanimate. You sense power pulsating from behind its brow. Ugh, Phoebad. How do I defeat one of those? Destroy the core beneath its brow. Just hit it really, really hard. As hard as you can. Inside its head, is it? I'll try to take a stab right between the eyes then. Just hit it really, 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 really hard for the next one. He's still like learning. He's doing his best. Look at it go flat. It is absolutely smushed like a pancake. Speak to Wesker and use— oh! Hellhound! Thank you so much! Wait. Let's see. 3 months courtesy of a super! Yay! Waiting in pain. Are you waiting for— are you doing a savage or are you doing another savage right now? To get more stuff? Also, Hellhound, thank you for coming back and being part of the community. I appreciate it. Okay, let's talk to Wesker again. It's not as easy fighting with the liberators of Alamigo, watching your every move. I got the job done. Like, I feel like he's under-leveled probably comparatively to this area, so that's why he feels like he's struggling. Like, he's just learning. He's just getting here. Thanks for the advice, Notice. I feel a lot better prepared for my patrols now. Anyway, we should head back to the Saltery before Granddad starts worrying. I've been snipped into pieces, and fed— okay, so any road, we should head back to the Saltery before Granddad starts to worry. I've been snipped into pieces and fed to Yavi's hatching. Alright. This way. Just need one more DPS. I'm still waiting on this party finder. Wait, okay, let's go back. Pain, like waiting is painful. I'm waiting on the party finder. I hope they can find one. Ideally, DPS would be the easiest, right? Probably need all this knowledge just with levels. These guys are actually need the knowledge. They need to be safe and survive. I can start practicing. to hurry up and tell Granddad how the hunt went. It'll set his mind at ease. For the merchants of Ulda, a well-constructed contract is both sword and shield. For merchants of Ulda, a well-constructed contract is both sword and shield, and Watt must understand this if we were to meet them on an even field. Speaking of battles, does Whiskar seem equal to the task of thinning the Loch's monster population? He certainly seems eager enough. I see you returned in one piece. Dealt with those beasties then, did you? I fought them myself, after a bit of instruction from Notice here, like. Once I've shared what I've learned to the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clean. The lad, a fine man you've become, Whiskar. A fine young man indeed. Oh. Too often of late, I hear tales of folk over in the city, drunk on victory, hungry for revenge. Their heads stuck firmly in the past. We need to set our sights on the future, on things that will improve our lot. Things like getting the Saltery ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. Oh. Securing the Saltery! A blissful arrival? Granddad and his friends are already hard at work. The rest of us can do no less, eh? Be nice to have some resistance lad and lasses around here to watch over us. No one wants to worry about being dragged into the loch while you're just trying to get honest day's work done. I just want my gloves. No one wants to join. Yeah, true. It is a Thursday, I guess. I'm sure you can find more people tomorrow for sure. But good luck on the gloves. A blissful arrival. Alphino seems satisfied that he and Watt are of one mind. A measure of his reach and a comfort. Ooh, okay. It seems Wesker has the Saltery secured well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant buildings here could be made into a very presentable dwelling. That sounds nice. Message from General Alden. Apologies for interruption, miss, but the General would like to speak with you at your earliest convenience. Anything in the message? Do not feel obligated to wait around on my account. I will remain here to hammer out the finer details with Watt. Act as my intermediary with our business partners in Ulda. You should go. General Alden asked that you wait for him by the main gates of Alamegan Quarter. My apologies again, miss. Fare you well. Okay. I wonder if it's going to be about whether he wants to stay or not. Flame, I was a boy Lala for when I went back as Lala, I went back as boy Lala. You just noticed the hairstyle. But there is a caveat though. Many things can be true. A bit late for most people. Yeah, I think we'll have to end. I don't want to stream too late, so we might have to end within a couple of quests or so. But we did MSQ. Aren't you all happy? This is what everyone wants. You have been out of streams. It's okay though. No, because life stuff, busy, no worries. But it's always good to see. It's always good to see you. Over here, we gotta wait. Hi, Bill. How are you? How's it going? We see feet dangling behind. Alright. Oh. It's Pippin! And Raban.
Apologies for the wait.
It's okay.
People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far.
He has a speech on repeat.
But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well,
They're back.
it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
Their lives would be forfeit. Execution is not the answer. They have to live with the crime.
You would spare these animals? Yours is a more merciful brand of justice than mine. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
And everyone says, like, the choices don't matter, but I wonder if that one... I wonder if that choice comes back up again. It's gonna be really interesting and really cool if it does. I mean, there is only... Oh. It's really... I don't know. It's really neat to be able to go around with them.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilberd's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did. Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't.
We couldn't have known.
But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Father...
We both know.
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword.
Imagine if Raban could travel with us.
But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
It's okay to want both, and I think he would like both. I think he'll always be an... Oh, of course he'll always be an ally. Airball seems flustered. Something is amiss. I was just on my way to the salt tree. It's lucky I saw you. What's gonna happen at the salt tree? That took longer than I intended. At least you know where I stand. If that's his choice, that's okay too. We'll support him no matter what. Now that's settled. Aaronvald, what's the news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta have arrived at the main gates. I don't mean the Vira. I mean the Kaliana? Sorry. I don't mean the... Sorry, the group of Ananta has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vira. These are the Kaliana, the ones that summon the Primal. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. Lisa's trying to reason with them, but she may need help. Invitation was extended to all the native tribes, but we assume the Kaliana would refuse it out of the hand. We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Notice, you've dealt with these Kaliana before. I'd have you at my side. We're back. They're back. Okay, time to go talk to them over here. So outside the gates. On this side. Laurentis is the... This is the... Laurentis, this is the third... Laurentis is on his third chance at this point. He has no more points left to redeem. Make them sit on the high chair with no happy meals. Kanisana only tagged along with us back to visit the Mughals. True. Tar and feather them? We're going back to old school humiliation now. Hang them in the town square. Okay, I will say, I may have wanted blood whenever what happened to Ashafan, that it may be true. Can I excuse myself for believing otherwise now? No, probably not. I think it's fine. It's fine. Okay, but yes, this way. We gotta see what's going on though. Like, do they need our help again? You probably know. True! Can we change our answer? Wait, we're up? 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 Sorry, I'm not asking you for uppies. I'm just trying to figure out where up is. How do I go up there? I have to go around. This is not the right place. And I'm doing it right. Can I jump? I can't jump here? Oh wait, stairs. There's stairs to use. I could do that. Very long, tall stairs. You want to be no? Okay. I'll take my chocobo. Uh-oh. The salt things are looking at me. No! I'm just gonna keep running. Why do they put monsters here? Especially when there's MSQ over here. And stand next to Lisa and talk to her. Notice, Raban. Gods, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss. We did not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all who carry Girabania home. If this is truly what you wish, you welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish, and you are welcome. We cannot condone summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I may ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You may have my word that it will be returned to you when the meeting is over.
Ooh, very nice.
KZR_NBD just subscribed. Didn't nutters,
Sorry,
I have been noticed for another month.
It was very lagged, and I was like, wait, what's going on? Like, I didn't see the alert. I heard the alert before I saw it in the activity feed and in the chat. Thank you so much, Kaiser. Thank you so much for for resubbing, for being here for 15 months, and also for resubbing in the future too. But how are you? How's it going? There's conflict happening now. And I'm a little concerned and a little nervous, but I hope it's okay. I hope everything will be fine. But hello, how are you? Okay, let me reread this part. So this is Shanti. We'll do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's the closest we're gonna get to compromise, and we will have people standing guard. Aye, let them keep their swords. We have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. Wonder what they want to discuss though. I do have a feeling we're welcoming a viper into our midst. A blissful arrival. Ah, blissful, I see. Because of Lakshmi. Report? Oh wait, no. I have a question. Do I continue? Is this still 4.1? I'm gonna have to look it up in a little bit. But I'll wait. Gotta say, you really like the new weapon? Is it very shiny? Oh, it is very glowy. It's very red shiny. This is still, okay. It is? Okay, okay. So I continue, and this is still 4.1. Alright, question mark time. This is cute. I really like this outfit. It looks good. It is. Continue. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the heads up. Let's go to Ehrenwald. Turning the Kaliana away now would have made a mockery of Lisa's promise to give everyone a say. She couldn't not let them in. Oh, thank you so much. That's a really good point. Didn't get an Chivo? Didn't get a Chivo, so still the same patch. Thank you, thank you. Return of the Bull. Wait, Raban seems unconvinced that the Kaliana's sincerity. Nanamo, we're in the royal menagerie. Oh, this is so cute. The flowers are so pretty too. Return of the Bull. Okay, let's continue. Kaliana's elders' intentions seem odd with all we know of the tribe. Don't you think, Mortis? The enthralled cannot be trusted. Perhaps even the enthralled can learn to compromise? I'm a little nervous as well. But like, cannot be trusted? You believe an understanding can be reached? It is not entirely unheard of, I suppose. Those who followed Saint Shiva eventually sought reconciliation with Ishgard. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with the people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the silence? I'll round up our comrades, send them to the Alamegan quarter. You can go ahead if you'd like notice. My thanks. I will see you in the palace. Ironbulb. Join your fellow Scions in the quarter. Everyone's okay. Just making sure everyone is in the party before I go. I invite y'all. There we go. I think that's silly that we can't zoom in more, and sometimes it'll just like like the precision is not the best on the map because like we have our friend on the map. We have our friend on the map, and then it ends up like trying to just click on them. Okay, so let me wait at the destination. Waiting for our scions, waiting for our friends. There they are. It's good to see you, Stola. It looks like Alizé is not quite ready. Notice, I've brought reinforcements. Arvel told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agree that it would be prudent to call upon your Stola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I'm not familiar with the Kaliana tribe myself, but Alizé's report suggests that they shun contact with other races. despised it, in fact, even compared to other non-technical. Indeed, the apparent reverse in attitude is most curious. No one expects a response to our invitation. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy. I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty agreements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, it would be wise to have both eyes and ears inside and outside the palace. Ishol and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over the proceeding in the throne room itself. I'm kind of nervous. Understood. We should join General Alden inside then. Notice, do you know the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, atop of the stairs. The guards there should been instructed to let us in. Am nervous. Okay. So we're going to over here. Hold control, I think. Oh, it puts you at the ether right. Thank you. Okay. So you said hold control. Ah, okay. I need to use that again later on. So wait, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Sorry, my bad. It puts the ether at the top. Thank you. And I'll get an achievement when we finish the patch. Okay. I kind of never realized or noticed it. My brain did not realize it at all. Okay, let's talk to everyone real quick. Banquet. Leave external security to us notice. I scouted around the palace quite extensively when I was searching for Kryl, so I know the lay of the land. Also, Kryl is still recovering. As fortune would have it, I was visiting Ralgor's Reach to look in on Alize. She sends her regards. Oh. The rear entrance to the palace is just up these steps. The guards should wave us through. If we could somehow come to an understanding with the Kaliana, it would represent a great step towards resolving the primal dilemma in Alamigo. I can only hope that they are sincere in their intentions. Okay. Oops. Let me hydrate real quick. Pre-roll ad should be good for a little bit. I have like a headache behind my eyes. It's still there, but it was a little less intense now than it was before. You're at the Scions, miss? General Alden left orders that you were to be escorted inside if you'll follow me. Yes. Inside the royal palace. Here! What the? Oh, it's all cleaned up too. With a lot of representatives. Some familiar faces, some new.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there?
I think they've had enough of that.
Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
They all want the best for Aluko.
Expertly done.
For Gearbon.
Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
Let's hope they continue.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenford. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
No.
Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Oh no. Are we gonna have to fight right now? They need to leave. They are very enthralled. Get out here, please. No, leave.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
No! Oh, okay, okay. But also, ugh. Oh, you're able to shield them. He did good. But now we gotta face her again.
God damn it! The guards were already turned!
Oh no.
Fools!
How?
No, you don't!
The Kalyana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvold to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Ah, whatever she's about, she'd best make it quick. Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
We can just save everyone. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of want to see. all the places to die. Leave the underlings to me. You have a primal to fight. Outside to prepare? Not yet, not yet. Yes, we need to protect everyone. All the people who are afraid and scared. Okay. How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No. Damn it. I think if I think like this, we've already lost. I had the warrior of light on my side. We can do it. We can do this. Isn't that right, Notice? Yes. Use the duty deflect to dissipate the ether spheres Lakshmi releases during battle. Be warned that allowing an ally to be enthralled will result in failure. Wait, yes. Okay, I can't, I gotta... I'm gonna promote you. Wait. Wait, who do I promote? Flame, I'm gonna promote you, okay? Alright. We gotta protect them. Yes, that's right. We have to protect everyone. And hopefully deflect it too. Okay, deflect is over here. Leaders of Giordania, accept my... Wait. Wait. Can I deflect this? Right? There. Okay, like that, I see. I'm in the wrong class! Oh my gosh, this is... We're fine, we can do this,
I offer you peace and serenity.
I feel so slow because it's not on my hotbar. They're not treating me like so hard for. Why is this so hard to do? Give me my white mage, please. What? Okay. So if I do... oh my gosh, I hate clicking this. I hate clicking this so much. It feels so clunky. It's so clunky. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go white mage because that felt terrible. How can I put this on my hotbar? Please, let me move this. Let me move this. The hotkey, so we know. You can hotkey the duty action so it shows up. You don't have to search for it and click for it. I think I moved it at one point. This feels like it feels like the Final Fantasy 14 went all over again. It feels so bad. You have active ones? Okay, wait. Wait, no, it's keybinds. Okay, so not hotbar, not moving. It's not targeting. Is it targeting? No, it's not targeting. Just drag it to your hotbar if it's unlocked. Okay, I'll just do that. If that's the case, then I will get rid of Cure 2. Or I'll move Cure 2 at least. Can I? Oh, wait a second. It's under traits, right? The duty? The same menu as limit break? Okay, thank you. Under general. Duty action 1? I hope. Okay. No. I just want to do it normal. Better. Less annoying. Okay, we don't have to be directly in front of it. We just have to be like near it. Okay. Iron Ball, go to the other side!
I shall free you from your hate.
Okay. Wait, no. Did we do it? There's so many of them.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
No. She shielded them.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
She trusts me. Okay, we gotta do it! The 3 Warrior of Lights! Oh my gosh. Okay, defeat her. Is this where... Okay, okay. Where'd she go? Stay under guard. I'll cut them so Wait, wait, wait. Cannot play my radiance? Dreamers? She's over here? Yeah, please run the other way. Everyone... Okay. Lise? Where's Lise? Is she okay? I can't... They need us. No! You just please run! You need to run! Then stand and fight. Alphino, the envoy are in your care. Surely you don't mean very well. I shall see to our guest safety. Let's be with you. Oh, they don't need to be here. We can do this. It's kind of really cool though. Why are you two staying? She has more than enough strength to outlive through. You need more than 3 to best at primal. So if you fall here, no! Oh! Pitiful, misguided children, lay down your weapons and lay down your head. No! Better. Wait, I can't move. She's going after Elise and Raban. Okay. Ready? Please let me out! Wait, get over here. Just one more. My thanks notice. I'll make sure my steel is worth the effort. I'm glad I can do that.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
She's building up something big. Come close to me, all of you. Nice work for Dollar. And no right though? I can regen her. This is nothing. Oh. It's one thing after another. We have to fight as one. I don't understand this. We stack it? Do we go towards it? I'm not sure. It confuses me. I'm glad I can heal them. I would feel so anxious if I couldn't heal them. Hand of Grace. Again. White Mage Dash. I love the White Mage Dash. It's so helpful. Again? Okay. She's starting to weaken. Don't give up. Honestly, I kinda thought she said Shankla. I thought that attack was named Shankla. Wait, what did you say about Verdola? We'll not lose the likes of this. Quickly, I can't hold her off for forever. Oh, I don't have enough MP. I haven't been using my presence of my lucid dreaming. Should be okay.
Here it comes.
Hold on, Verdola. We'll end this now for Alamigo. Is she gonna limit break? Did you complete? Oh no, it seems like she's emitting so much ether. Is she okay? Oh my gosh, we did it. We would absolutely not be able to without everyone's help.
We did it! We beat her!
Is this when Lise came by?
What is this?
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
She could have chose to help. Everyone's okay.
Seven hells. It's her. The Butcher.
Is she gonna get all the knowledge?
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Oh. This is her redemption arc. Not forgiven, right? But like proving that she does care. I'm glad I opened up a new box of tissues. It's so much. Yeah, in-game notice has a headache too. But also, it's like, you know, like we can't expect people to like change how they feel immediately or anything like that. Like he said, he right now he will never find, like in this moment he will never find like the ability to feel like he could forgive her, but to be able to like, you know, to at least like appreciate, like have gratitude for everything. Everything is still so like everything is still like really fresh. Yeah, everyone is still it's still all really fresh for everyone too. Exactly. Credit where credit's due. and not like, you know, not forgetting what she's done in the past or anything. What a day. So much. It's been a little bit. I think what I cried last stream too, actually. Oh, I cried, like the tears like came on very sudden last stream. But like, I don't know, like since she essentially like showed up, I was kind of like a bit emotional, like overall. But I know, like once again, it's like it still cannot ever justify what they've done, right? But like their backstories are very compelling, and hopefully they can, like, you know, she wasn't like, it still also shows that she never was there. She was never her purpose to like to essentially get power for like greed purposes, or purposes for like wanting to be, I don't know. I mean, she did want to be recognized, right? But it wasn't, I don't know. It's my brain's kind of smushy. It's like I don't like, she still does care, and she did like her utmost grudge was always against the Empire, not other Alamegans, but she decided, like, she did what she thought she she did what she thought was the only path she could take to have some sort of power, to like have recognition that like they're not inferior and stuff, right? Okay. This quest isn't over yet. Wait a second. This quest is still not over. So much happened. It says Return of the Bull, but we still haven't seen Nanamo and the Royal Menagerie. And yeah, we still need to talk to everyone. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Yeah, she just wanted to be free for everyone, just not in a great way. She just didn't. Yeah. And she also my brain is like really borked right now, but yeah, she just didn't want that to happen to her dad. Like, he didn't deserve that death at all. And it's like, it's so like in real life, and also like in this particular story as well, it's like they do a really good job of saying like it's not black and white. It's like a lot of people are just products of their circumstances, and they weren't born evil. Yeah, so far I don't think we've met anybody that was born evil. It like happened gradually over time. Something happened, something triggered for them to take the choices of like hurting others, sometimes brutally, and like making these decisions. Moral questions. I think Final Fantasy has done this well for like, honestly, like, well, most impactfully for me, like I remember them doing this in Heaven's Ward too. Like, for example, like Nidhogg, like it seemed like he wasn't born evil, like it was vengeance and it overtook him, right? So I feel like it's very similar to some of these other situations too. It's like, I think the questions have been there, but I feel like in Stormblood it's more prevalent. There's more of those moral questions and like moral dilemmas and like humanizing the villain. But I think it has been there in like the other expansions as well. Well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, even in A Realm Reborn it was there too. I don't know that guy, so I'm not gonna talk about him. Xenos, the thing is though, more than likely for Xenos, he was like, what about his parents? Like, what about his parents that made him like the way he was? Maybe there was something in him that like they like honed, or like they really encouraged, that was like bad, I don't know, morally terrible behavior, right? But I still don't like him, but I can see he is an interesting villain though. So I think her dad largely misplaced belief that contributed to the Guardians win their freedom when she had left of him, so she stuck with it. I think so too, even though her mom didn't support her in like the path that she ended up taking and everything. That her mom just wanted her to be like complacent and like be complacent because she thought that was the way for her to be happy, or for her to not get hurt more by the Empire, right? And yeah, I definitely understand. It's definitely misplaced in thinking like if you side yourself with the villain, or you side yourself with the you know, the dominant oppressor or whatever, that they'll treat you better. Which maybe to a degree it's true, but it'll never be equal. Like you're never, like they'll never think of you. They'll always think of you lesser, right? Many shades of gray. People stole my family's eyes. I would be pissed as well. The mob with the stone pretty much was feral animals. Was proof that lashing out randomly can't save you from your pain. Many shades, many shades, fair point. And then everyone was given their reasons of what they do. No, in their in the environment, that makes sense. I see it as well. Like it doesn't justify anything, but it makes sense of like why people act like this and how they turned out, or like what led them to the choices that they made. But it doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it less terrible. It doesn't make it less bad or hurtful or cruel. It just makes more sense. That's it. Yeah, and then like of course like when you're in constant like high levels of stress and like you've been beaten down like continuously, like people you know, people make different choices in ways that they may have never made choices. Like Ehrenwald was talking about how like he's not proud of his prior choices before he made, like, before he became a Scion and everything too. And we were talking about this last stream whenever we ended up doing MSQ, but like Ehrenwald feels like so connected to Fordola just because like they're pretty much the same age, and either of them could have turned out to be one another. So, like, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, like it's just that. It's just like either of them could be one another, and like seeing them, like, I don't know. My brain just kind of smushy. For the murder, no values to say. It's straight up and restrained. Yeah, and then like I could see that as well. I think at this point we all know that Xenos died just became the Emperor for Heaven's Word. So Ryle, the other thing we know is like he kind of speaks kind of like dismissively, or just like he speaks very lightly of Xenos' death because somebody had came in and told him that like he doesn't have a son anymore, he doesn't have his heir anymore, right? So it doesn't. So whoever the Emperor is, like, he doesn't seem to care very much either, and I'm sure we'll eventually see later on more of that backstory. But was straight up racist, but restrained. Wait, let's go back really quickly. For Nidhogg, major flaws. Yeah, but I'm trying to think what else though. Yeah, I can definitely see that. It's just he wasn't like the best villain or anything like that, but it was just a lot of like unchecked rage and like feeling like unchecked rage like for a very long time, 1,000 years. Like it felt like I guess like everything was taken from him, and then his hatred even just grew more and more, right? Yeah, no, it's not legitimate at all. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it sounds like fighting with gasoline, but it's just, yeah, I can see that. Like anything, like if you already start hating somebody or hating people, and yeah, you're just giving them another reason to lash out in their hatred kind of thing, it is very scary, like thinking about it that way. Ehrenwald chose to be a gear of change, using his feelings in a driving fast. force of good, where Dola just became embittered from her reality around her. And the thing is, like the both of them had that kind of hardship like very early on too. Whenever they like very early on, like in their childhoods, because Ehrenwald said that, oh man, it was so sad, like hearing like how he was born, essentially, like the product of his birth, and being cast aside so early, and being like homeless and having to steal, and just being without stability. But yeah, like both pains are different, and both pains are like, they're both equally terrible. Okay, Kevlar, I will find the fish command. And Yazael was introduced post as a villain, and we all know what happened in Heaven's Ward, yes. And then I recently like watched part of the finale back, and I bawled so much for her. I mean, because it's really interesting, because like there's another person that I'm following, and they're like going through, they're kind of going through Heaven's Ward too. It's so interesting to see everyone's perspective on the characters. Like, some people feel nothing for Yazael. I think some people laugh at Yazael in terms of like what she found out, like thinking that she's like a fool, like a clown for all that she's been through. But, and then, I know, like people getting attached to specific characters and everything too. His story made me cry hard. It was... I know he doesn't have family, but I hope he considers the Silence his family. And then I hope in the future he gets more like of a role, or like we'll see him more again. I hope it doesn't just stop at Alamigo, you know? Just because, I mean, like Lise now, she's always a Scion in our hearts, but she needs to stay in Girabania. And Ehrenwald, he says that he likes his current life better. Nidhogg literally a hothead like a scene. And then, okay, let's go back really quickly. So yes, it's very gray. It's so gray, especially in the Stormblood, and it's gonna be, man, what's gonna happen in Shadowbringers? I'm not gonna think about it. I can't think about Neverett. I'm not thinking about Shadowbringers for like 30 days. Huh. But a lot of character, a lot of development, a lot of just like me rambling off. Like if my brain was less smushy, I feel like I would be able to articulate myself a little bit better, but I hope I think we kind of all understand like kind of just like thinking out loud and rambling about it. But I guess I can see why some people like Ferdola more and more, but I'm glad that she chose the right thing. But it is one tiny step in many steps forward for her to change who she is, and to change who she is for the better, all that. But like we can still acknowledge like the good thing and hope that she doesn't like tumble back or anything like that. But man, Laurentius and Yu Yu Hase, I don't know about that. I don't know. Let's see if there's any redemption arc for them, because I can't imagine it. Nothing weird happens. Yeah, it's just only happiness. It's like the happiest expansion I heard. Holiday special. I don't understand. Wait, what don't you understand? I have to explain everything again. I can do it. Now I take us to a shower. Have a good shower, Kevlar. Thank you for the lurk. Someone catch you up. Ferdola, Echo. That was unlike any battle I've ever seen. I'm not entirely sure how I survived it, to be honest. Doing great. You're doing great in Ehrenwald. I know you're new, but still, you're learning. One wrong step and I would have lost my will to that fiend for the rest of my days. 'Tis a sobering thought. Lise is certainly living up to her own ideal. Not every commander would choose to enlist a foreigner enemy's aid to battle. I think I shall make a habit of checking for primal influences before our meetings from now on. More things Y'shtola has to worry about. Also, hi Y'shtola, it's good to see you. Is this an instance? Can I yell at people here? That was a mess, eh? Saved by the butcher, the bloody butcher. I was ill prepared for the meeting. She's still not saying anything. Is she okay? She was the afraid Nico. My thanks. I thought myself done for. They disgrace all Ananta. You alright? I think some of them are still kind of shaken up. Oh, Thancred. We encountered our fair share of enthralled outside the palace, enough to delay us from lending you a timely hand. I'm afraid. It's okay. We were able to figure it out eventually. Well thought notice, Ehrenwald. That was a near thing. Our stand against the Kellyanna would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility. I know how dangerous Paramount can be. I should have. It's my fault. My stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in the future. Also, the way that the ones that were thralled, I felt like they acted so normal, but I guess that was under the control of the Primal, right? But like, I guess we just haven't had a lot of experience seeing them, so it was really interesting to see that they can like mimic normalcy so well. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystal into the throne room weren't the only ones, the only thralls in our ranks. The soldiers who first spoke up in favor of the Kellyanna keeping their weapons spoke to mine. Oh, ugh. A primal servant is betrayed by his Ura. If you need to conduct an investigation, I can identify the others acting under Lakshmi. Shri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Ushola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Ferdola turned up. What was she even doing here? I asked her to come. We saw the flashback. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Ferdola picked up the sword looking for forgiveness. She just wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Ferdola grew up was partly blamed for what she became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving the world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to new generations of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. I'm gonna hold 1,000 meetings and talks till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. It's a long, arduous path that you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken. Not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I see that you're not interrupted. Notice, you and the Scions are just stand down, get some rest. You've earned it. The flag in the background. Oh, the Royal Menagerie. This is nice.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
I don't know.
Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
Trusted advisor?
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
None more.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
I hope all their wishes come true. We know though. We know it will. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a stronger Alamigo. Ulda will do just fine with Nanamo. With Nanamo and Pippin. I thought that was enough tears for the day. Let's talk to Aramo. The parting hurts so much. But it doesn't have to be for forever. They just both have things to do. And it's very important that they both succeed in their endeavors. I went to see Ferdola in her cell again. She did turn the tides of the battle after all. I thought it only right to thank her. But she wouldn't listen. She said neither wanted nor needed my gratitude, and that I should go away. I don't know if I'll ever understand her. I think she got enough. Like, whenever one of the village leaders told her that to thank her, like, whenever one of the village leaders thanked her, that even though he wouldn't forgive her. Ehrenwald is at the, Ehrenwald is an age with Ferdola, both of them born Alamigan. One never wanted his Garlean blood. The other tried to become Garlean, but could never. Similar, yet opposite. Similar, yet opposite. Which would go some way to explaining the tension between them. Let's talk to this. Happier music.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
Always here to help.
You're kind to include me, Lise. But we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow.
I mean, same for me for a little bit too.
No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
He did great.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
The way she said his name.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Beatrice, Alphino, 'twas only a jest.
Our friend Nanamo.
But I must yield the floor to Rauban. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
Which means...
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Pippin.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
A mercenary company?
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
It's a pasture. Basically retirement.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor. And you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
Oh, the two of them get along.
So,
they're still in
does
shock.
this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Rauban.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
Huh. Why are we not surprised?
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Alfie, you're not washed at like 15, 16. Don't worry. Oh, their dearest son. The Return of the Bull. Okay, okay, there's still more. They're all so cute! Robon is the veteran of 100 battlefields. Lys couldn't ask for a more reliable ally to have at her side. Lys must be overjoyed to know that General Alden is staying, though I suppose I shouldn't call him General anymore. I must assume father's responsibilities without delay, lest our rivals, both inside and outside of Ul'dah, treat his dismiss as a window of opportunity. Rest assured they will find Tizona's edge just as sharp in my hand. Pippin! Oh my gosh, we love Pippin! That's our Pippin! This is our Sultana! I have asked enough of you, Notice. My only words for you now are those of gratitude. Oh, we love them both. It seems my road has come full circle. I appreciate the support you showed for my earlier decisions. Overruled though it was. We knew that. You couldn't say no for long. We can't imagine it. Also, the other thing is, like, we can't convince people to, like, you know, to do anything. Most of the time. They'll have to, like, they have to want it to a degree. And I think he did. I think they did need to talk and have the approval. Those are gremlins. There's no exceptions, but they're so cute. I love that there's so many Lalas. Okay, also, let me talk to Lys. I think it's about time I head back to Ralliger's Reach. What's next for you all? What's next for all of you? Alizé will be eager to hear of the recent events, so I shall join you, if you've no objections. I'd welcome the company. Notice, why don't you come along to the Reach as well? Once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others. Upon completing this quest, you'll have access to the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking with the Royal Menagerie attendant. I want to take a picture with them. Three smalls and a tall. Wait, where should I stand? Maybe this side. Yeah, maybe this side. Gotta balance it out. I want them to look forward. Waiting for my pose. There we go. Hi, Elena. How are you? I'm so sorry. The alerts are off right now. I will... Oh, dang it. I was not going to do this pose. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for 11 months. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I've just spent a whole day of crying a lot. Crying so much. I'm trying to reset my pose. I want to take a picture with my Lalas and our tall. But thank you so much. Thank you for the kindness. Thank you so much for resubbing. How are you been, by the way? Are you feeling better, hopefully? Let me just do this real quick. I need to... Let's not face the camera. No, it's all face the camera. None of them are facing the camera. Dang it. This is okay. All right, I need to redo this. You only need one Lala to his right because stop. Okay. There we go. I will get my Lala to stand here. Let me... Maybe if I sit and I get up and I change my poses, this should work. Gotta go to the venue. Bye, AOD. Also, Elena, thank you. Once again, sorry. I feel like my brain is actually, like, melted right now. I really appreciate the resub, and I hope you're doing well. Let me also give you a shout out as well. Elena is one of our... Sorry, is one of our Final Fantasy friends. And one day, someday, I want to be a fraction as good as she is. Whenever she's doing ultimates and hardcore content and everything. One day, someday, I believe. Okay, there we go. That's cute. Did you post? Let's do this. I can't get them to look at the camera. I kind of want to back up. I wish I could move my Lala just a little back. Emote list. Let's do this. Oh, I do not want to do that. I think it's sunny enough. Do you want to go a little brighter? So cute! Maybe reset the gaze button? Can we? Can we reset, like... Wait, can we? Wait, oh, this one. But the thing, it won't reset their stuff, though. It's just mine. Our control and G poses, they look where they want. Yay! Okay, man, G pose. Okay, Okay, so we talked to all of them already. Let's go to Ralger's Reach. Brain mush full of feels. So many feelings. So many feelings. Head hurts. I think it's full. I think my brain is full. Does anybody know how to clear the RAM on your brain? Does anybody know? Please tell me. Also, I wanna go see Alize. I wanna see if she's in the infirmary really quickly. Brenda's mush, you're okay. No, thank you, I appreciate it. I hate your autocorrect, don't worry about it. Okay, so you can change your G-pose mode. It's gonna head to the venue. Sit and reset. Okay, thank you. And then it's been the same one. It's a really long quest. I'm surprised. Alize, look at our girl! Our red girl! Hi Alize, how's it going? Come to check on me, have you? Well, thanks to the excellent care I've received, I seem to be on the mend. Not that stopped Alphino from insisting I continue my convalescence. I swear, he decides to act the part of concerned big brother at the most inconvenient times. Wait, so Alfie is the older one? The older twin? You're doing great. You're doing great, Alize. Wait, here's the head pats. I'll see you later though, not Alfie, Allie. I don't like calling her Allie. Alize is fine. It's perfect. Hi Word, how's it going? Wait, I wandered off. Why are we resetting the gaze? No, not the gaze. The gaze. We don't need to reset any of the gaze. They're perfect. They are perfect as they are. Not what I meant, but sure. Numb and clears the brain. Rating numbs and clears the brain? Really? You promise? Well, I wandered off. NPCs are not control. Doing Around Reborn Beast Tribes clears the brain quickly. Does it just not work? Is everyone resting in the infirmary today? Do we all have wounds? Do we all have wounds to mend? Are they emotional wounds? An actual face pat. Wait. That works. That's good. Okay, wait. That one was good. Wait, okay, another one. Then we'll give one more to Alize and we'll go out. So EP. Okay, let's... Oh, I didn't face the right way. That's fine. It works. Exhaustion. Alfie being taller than Alize will be hilarious. I hope the twins get their growth spurts at different times. No, wait. Syntax. Imagine if Alize grew taller before Alfie. Alfie would not stand. He would not be able to stand it. He would hate it so much, I feel like. That's so funny. No, I think it'd be funnier if Alize ended up like getting taller than Alfie first, but then eventually Alfie gets taller. I'm sorry, also I can't imagine Alfie tall. That's weird. That's weird to me. He needs to be this height. Oops, up here. Exhaustion, extra tired today. Was work rough? Look, it's Mango! Hi Mango, how are you? Okay, she says the same thing. Let me stand on this right here before I talk to Lise. Well, here we are again. Alphino has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It seems I missed everything. She needed a rest. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Ystrola when I heard the reports of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time. We'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kaliana. You can say that again. The whole episode has reminded me how far apart our kinds still are. It seems like centuries of fear and mistrust can't be washed away in a day, but someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance. I've been doing my part. I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broodmother's doing. Whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll have to just watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vyra and the M tribes first. I plan to have the Resistance scouts keep track of the Kaliana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the Resistance army out of interest? Are we prepared for an Imperial counterattack? That would be a question for the Resistance's new recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collective of smaller independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command to me, that authority only extends to the freedom fighters based in Ralgor's Reach. He just happens to be serving as Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under a new government, I'll be nominating Raban as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand a lot to learn from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seas which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Return of the Bull. Dress up Raban. Detachable arm optional? I should let the music finish right, just at the little bit at the end right there. Huh. Oh? I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. It's back in Kugane, but their generosity ended. Without coin in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much. Wait, no, okay. But their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jet sand. Oh, woe betide the poor man in the city of rich merchants. Huh. These donka are delicious. Will you have one? More sweetbreads? I surrender my blade to secure what few coin we have. Oh my gosh. Yotsuyu seems to be in different spirits. Bah, this is talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden, I shall never know. But I am alive, and I must return to my master's side. Oh. Come see Suyu? Come Suyu? Her name no. Her name is Suyu? He's calling her Suyu? Come Suyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Did she like hurt her head or something? Is she okay? Her demeanor is like a 180. But like a lot happened under the rubble, so meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. What are these sparkling things that look like there's a lot of ether? Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Eh? Lord Xenos lives? Deplorable. That our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder that the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an unofficial and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall put the lie to their claim. Who's this? Huh. People who wear white. Achievement unlocked! Okay, wait, achievement unlocked? I don't think that's Thancred. But who? I don't think it would be him. Because he walked away so easily. But who is that then? Huh. Water cooler talk at work? Yeah, it seems like it. Define what okay she was before. Well, she's not her normal, personality. She was not okay before. She went through a lot, and she did a lot too. She did terrible things. Huh. That was 4.1. We did it. It happened, everyone. It finished tonight. That was a 5-hour stream. We did it. I'm trying to think. There's just so much. Okay, so Gosetsu is calling her Suyu now instead of Yotsuyu. And I wonder if it's a nickname of a nickname to conceal her identity, right? But she just wanted Dango. She used the last coins to buy Dango and just happily eating it. But the way that she was expressing herself and looking at Gosetsu and everything, it seems like she trusts him and they're exploring together. He didn't just abandon her. And he did say that he needed to get back to Hien. So then Kugane, man, the thing is, I don't remember if Gosetsu knew where the Alden Trading Company was, because he could have potentially gone there and go there to find, to go find, Tataru, but apparently he just wants to get back to Hien as soon as possible. There's more to find out, and then people are saying Xenos isn't dead, but we saw him we saw him, and I'm assuming there was a burial as well, or something. Remember, basically. Yeah, it does seem like she's reverting a little bit. That's what I kind of thought too. So we're unsure of like what's happening now. Like, 'cause he did say that she like, it's like talking to a child. She just doesn't understand. So I'm wondering if something happened, like brain injury. Yeah, trauma, distress, exactly. Potentially, we'll have to see later on. Because like, even when he looked away, she didn't like revert back. So I'm wondering if it is some kind of like a relapse in her personality or memories or anything like that. We'll see, we'll see. I get she's different. I just wonder if she was okay. Yeah, she was never, she hasn't been okay in a long time from the things that people did to her and also what she's inflicted on others too. So you mean, I mean, the thing is, if you shorten somebody's name, it's like a nickname, right? So it would just mean like, it almost, like you either shorten people's name in an affectionate way or like for a kid or something like that, right? So we'll see. Well, we don't know. These are just all theories, and we'll find out as we continue Stormblood in the future. So I'm just trying to think. I feel like we did a good chunk today. Like, tidings, like we finished 4.1, so I can actually finish this VOD. We did 4.1, and my brain is mushy, and I cried so much today. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think, how many times did I cry? Cried for Nanamo. Cried for Nanamo and Raban. Cried for Dola. Cried again before that. At least 3 times during stream. The last time he saw was probably when he reluctantly bought his freedom from the guards. Yeah. And I'm assuming he thinks that like he has no ties there anymore. So maybe that's why he just wants to try his best to get back. But he doesn't have a sword either. Stormblood patches are good. There's so much in them. There's so much story to kind of like take in. Okay, at least we'll talk to you next time. Let's talk to Mingo real quick. They've been quiet since their treachery in the throne room, but the Kalyan are a problem we need to solve at some point. Also, okay, so tidings from the east. We probably at this point, if we've like not settled, but like we've been able to help like Garabania a bit. I'm wondering if we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to Doma. Maybe. And maybe if we go back to Doma, maybe we're gonna go back to the Azim Steppe as well. Probably a good stopping point. Yeah, a good stopping point now. I need a cry counter. Honestly, maybe not a cry counter in stream, but we just have a cry counter for like a bot that counts it for the stream. So like as of today, as of today, we just have a counter and we just let it we just use a command to count up. Alfie, the Sultana's relocation project appears to be proceeding as planned. With the Mad King's gold at our disposal, we've already begun preparing the Saltery to accommodate the returning refugees. At this pace, Alamigo will be thriving again in no time. Lys took on a great deal of responsibility with very little warning. I expect it's a considerable relief to know that Raban is in Alamigo to stay. Yes. Also, and also sit too. Alfie is the big brother, taking care of Alize. Okay. I feel like we've done a good bit today. Like, we got a lot of MSQ done. We essentially did the whole rest of the patch. We did an instance, which I failed the first time because I didn't have anything binded, so it felt terrible, which I might actually need to redo this. Redo this. Yeah, much better. And I still have a headache, so I think I need to figure out food. If you had a counter over your head, what would it be for? A cry counter. A cry counter, probably.